Hello my great viewers, you're welcome once again to today's class for another awesome moment. The last class we dealt with simple algebraic equations in different number bases, and today we are going to look at the same kind of issues but different examples. The last class we dealt with a problem that resulted into an algebraic equation which we resolve using the factorization method. Today we are going to solve another problem that will result into also an algebraic equation, but this time around we are going to resolve it using the completing the square method. We are going to take two examples for today. Stay tuned, let's look at them. The first problem we are going to solve today says 104 in base y is equal to 68. Find y. Now the implication of this is that this number is in base 10. But this is in base y and we are meant to find out what the y stands for. So let's go. We are going to convert this to base 10 using the expansion method. We are going to have 1 times y. We have 3 digits here. Subtract 1, we are going to have 2. So this will be raised to power 2. The essence is that the last one is going to be raised to power 0. So we have plus 0 times y raised to power 1. That is 2 minus 1, 1. Plus 4 times y raised to power 0. That is 1 minus 1, 0. Because we subtract 1 all through until we get to the last. Is equal to, since this is already in base 10, there's no need for expansion. So we have 68. 1 times y raised to power 2 gives us y raised to power 2 plus 0 times y raised to power 1 gives us 0 plus y raised to power 0 gives us 1. Any number raised to power 0 is 1 according to the law of zero index. So 4 times 1 is 4 equal to 68. We have y squared plus 4 equals 68. Y squared equals, now let's correct like term. We're going to lift this plus 4 to the other side of the equation to join 68, and the sign is going to change from positive to negative. So we have 68 minus 4. Y squared is equal to 68 minus 4 gives us 64. So we find the square root of both sides. So y is equal to square root of 64, and that gives us plus or minus 8. In this kind of problem, we usually make use of the positive value. So in this case, y is equal to positive 8. So we have 104 in base 8 is equal to 68 in base 10. Wow, that's how simple this problem is. We're going to look at the second problem right away. Next problem we're going to solve says find t if 126 in base t is equal to 86 in base 10. Now this is in base 10. This is in a base that is unknown to us, which we are meant to find. We're going to solve this problem by converting this number to base 10 using expansion. So what do? We're going to multiply each digit by the base raised to the power of the position of that digit minus 1. Now since we have 3 digits here, minus 1 gives us 2. So we have the first digit 1 times t raised to power 2 plus 2 times t raised to power 1. We keep subtracting 1 until we get to the end. Plus 6 times t raised to power 0 equal to 86. It's already in base 10. Okay. 1 times t squared gives us t squared plus t raised to power 1 is t. 2 times t is 2t. I have 2t plus t raised to power 0 is 1. Any number raised to power 0 is 1 according to the law of zero index. So we have 6 times 1, 6 equal to 86. We are going to bring over 86 to this side of the equation. We'll have t squared plus 2t plus 6 minus 86. When you bring it over to this side, it will change from positive to negative. And nothing is left on the right side of the equation, so we have equal to 0. The next will be t squared plus 2t 6 minus 86 will give us minus 80 equal to 0. So this has resulted into a quadratic equation. In the previous video, which I'm going to be leaving the link at the description of this video, we also encountered a problem of this kind that resulted into a quadratic equation, and we were able to resolve that quadratic equation using the factorization method. But this time around, I'm going to use the completing the square method. In applying completing the square method, what we do is that we ensure that the coefficient of the first term, which is raised to power 2, since this is a quadratic equation, is 1. In this case, it's already 1. But assuming it wasn't 1, we're going to divide all the terms of this equation by that coefficient, so as to reduce the coefficient of this first term, which is raised to power 2, to 1. And then we're going to transfer the constant over to the right side of the equation. After that, then we are going to add to both sides of the equation the square of half of the coefficient of the middle term. In this case, the middle term is 2t, and the coefficient is 2, and half of 2 is 1. So what it means, we are going to add the square of 1 to both sides of the equation. That's a simple procedure to solving problems involving completing the square method. I'm going to leave this explanation at the description of this video, so do well to check it. And in case you have any question or a comment, put it on the comment section and I will attend to it. So let's apply that. We are going to have t squared plus 2t is equal to, if I move this over to the right side of the equation, it becomes plus 80. So let's add the square of half of the coefficient of t to both sides in this equation. That will give us t squared plus 2t plus 1 squared equal to 80 plus 1 squared. Let's consider these two squares here, and we're going to bring it together, and we're going to have t plus 1 all squared equal to 80 plus 1 squared. Here we have t plus 1 squared equal to 1 squared is 1, 80 plus 1 is 81. To resolve this stage, we are going to find the square root of both sides of the equation so as to eliminate this square. So we are going to have square root of t plus 1 squared equal to square root of 81. So this will cancel this square root. We are left with t plus 1 equal to square root of 81, and that gives us 9. So we have t plus 1 equal to 9. Let's take this plus 1 to the right side of the equation. It changes to negative. So we have t equals 9 minus 1. T equals 8. Wow. We have arrived at the solution of this algebraic equation dealing with number basis. I want to thank you for watching this video to the end, and I want you to ask your questions in case you are confused anywhere at the comment section below. I will attend to it. And if this is your first time of visiting this channel, I want you to give us a like, share this video to your friends so that they can have access to the same information you have, and do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that you always receive a notification whenever we post a new video. See you in the next class. Thank you.